Avatar was released in 2009 and was directed by James Cameron. It's a bit of a difficult story to summarize, but I'll try my best. It tells the story of how Jake can be transported into the world of Pandora, and then he must decide where he truly belongs. So, Avatar is a film, believe it or not, I had never seen before. Yep, I said it. I never, ever, ever saw Avatar before it was re-released in the cinema. So yeah, I don't know why. It was just one of those movies I never seen. I've also never seen Lord of the Rings either. But because the sequel, Avatar: The Way of the Water, is coming out in December, and since the first Avatar from 2009 is being re-released, I decided, hey, why not go see it? So me and my friend Tig, we decided to go see it together. And after watching it for the very first time, he had also never seen it before, we both enjoyed it. We both thought it was a pretty good movie. In my opinion, I thought Avatar was pretty decent. I don't quite think it's a masterpiece. I actually don't even think it's great. But I do like it. I think it's a pretty good movie. I feel the story, it is good. It's interesting. Definitely a very well told story. I just got a little lost in a few areas. And I was a bit confused. And I thought some of it was a little difficult to follow. And yeah, so I thought the story at times was a bit hard to follow. I also found it hard to keep track of what was real, because it seemed to me in the beginning of the film, was Pandora just an imagination, or was it actually real? I also didn't expect it to be all military stuff. I didn't expect that in the movie at all. But keep in mind, this is coming from someone who had never seen the movie before and didn't really know much about it. All I knew, Avatar was one of those movies, a lot of people aren't exactly a huge fan of the story, but a lot of people just adore the movie's cinematography, which I will get to in a second. But I just thought the story, it is good. I just think at times it was a bit difficult to follow. The third act I thought was really good. The climax is amazing. Oh my god, the action in this film is so good. There's a lot of talking as well. There's a lot of character interactions. So yeah, the story is good. I just think at times it was a little difficult to follow, but not bad by any means. The cinematography, though, is absolutely mind-blowing. Some shots in it actually reminded me of other movies, such as How to Train Your Dragon and, Jurassic World even. And then one part of the story reminded me of Free Guy, for some reason. But the movie's cinematography is just mind-blowing. Some parts in it are actually filmed in Ireland, actually, believe it or not. That's what I know. But yeah, the movie's visuals just look stunning. For a movie that came out all the way back in 2009, 13 years ago, this is one gorgeous looking movie. And I mean gorgeous looking film. It is an absolute masterpiece in terms of visuals. Oh my goodness, this movie looks phenomenal visually. I feel the characters were a bit weak. I like the character of Jake, he's good, I like his arc, and I enjoyed the other characters in the Pandora world. But I felt a lot of the human characters, especially the villain, while the villain has a satisfying payoff, I just felt a lot of the human characters weren't really that interesting, and I didn't really care much. I liked the characters in Pandora, I just wasn't really that interested in the humans. Apart from Jake, the other human characters just didn't really appeal to me personally. The music is done by James Horner, and the music for the film is really good. Some pieces of soundtrack in the film are just excellent. So yeah, I'm glad I decided to see Avatar. Overall, Avatar is pretty good. The storyline, for me, was a little bit difficult to follow, but it's an interesting one to say the least. The cinematography is absolutely outstanding. The characters are a little bit weak, but not all bad. And the music by James Horner is pretty solid. I'm going to give Avatar a 7 out of 10. I will definitely watch the film again before the sequel comes out, which is Avatar: The Way of the Water. This comes out in December. And I can say that I'm intrigued to see it. The teaser for it looks pretty interesting. It seems, though, from the teaser, it seems it's going to be more focused on Pandora and less on the human side. But all I can say is we just have to wait and see to find out what it's going to be about. So, stay tuned for my next review, which is going to be on Top Gun Maverick. I know that was supposed to be my next review after the original Top Gun, but I just had a bit of change of plans. So my next review is going to be Top Gun Maverick. Until then, take care everyone, thank you for watching, and skidoosh.